If LPS believe your hedge fund stops functioning without you, capital will always stay your own biggest issue, no matter how good performance looks. Many hedge fund managers think being involved everywhere shows leadership, but to LPS over depends on the founder is one of the biggest red flags in essential allocation. Because of that, I have already created this video to show you live examples of our own partners and what they have already struggled with, so you will understand what you need to avoid and what you need actually to do or to double on in order to raise capital aggressively, massively, and constantly for your own hedge fund. Why LPS see your hedge fund as a key man risk? I will show you. Gustav, he's 59 years old, running 1.1 billion in asset management long short stock for over 4 years with 14 members. And you will also see William, 29 years old, running a 220 million hedge fund launched 3 years ago with only a few players. You will understand what Gustav has already done for the last couple of years and what made him stuck and what William has already done. And you will see the difference and you will understand the game. You will understand the secret of the game deeply. You will shorten the time frame between you and the capital targets that you're looking to raise for your own hedge fund. You are the hedge fund still depends on you. You have a portfolio management business, correct? Because you don't understand how you can delegate, operate, and how you can actually make the most of it. And I will show you also what you need also to do, as William has already done for the last couple of years. It maybe that's what you need actually to have it in your own operation right now. Before we going into it, I will also show you what we have already created for the hedge fund managers and fund ready traders. In essential capital execution, this is not a course, it's an essential capital execution environment built for operators who are best performance and are blocked by structure. So what you are accessing right here, I will show you right away. You will get an essential raising system to raise capital for your own hedge fund aggressively, massively, and constantly. Includes an essential narrative stack. You will understand how you can increase the conversion rates for your own prospects or for your own allocators. Okay, you will understand what the allocators are looking to see from your own hedge fund. Allocator process map. You will also understand how you can turn a 6 to 24 months allocator cycle into controlled 6 to 12 weeks decision path. I will show you the path. I will show you how you can do that. Okay. You will also understand how you can increase the re-ups from the same existing client and which frameworks that you will use to increase the re-ups from the same existing client and how you can get more refills. And how you will also get into the global pipeline capital markets, which are US, European market, MENA, Asia. So how you will build an essential flow from the biggest capital markets worldwide. I will also show you that. At the same time, we will also show you a process, a follow-up process on how you can close the invest commitments in short time from the first call to second call to third call, and what you would do during the follow-up so you will not be a chaser and you will not be pushy. And number 6, conversion environment. So you will understand deeply of all of the secrets or all of the principles that allocators are looking to take a look on before they will take the decision further their own committees or in the IC room. At the same time, you will also understand how you can move your own self from the hedge fund and how you will create a team of players inside your own hedge fund so you will be ready to gain an essential capital for the long term. Okay. And we will also show you how to communicate as a firm leader, not as a capital chaser. We will also show you that so you can leave the trader mindset. Okay. And not only that, you will also understand how you can have an essential LinkedIn positioning. We will show you on how you can create inbound allocator interest without selling or chasing to your own pipeline. So you will start to attract allocator to your own hedge fund from the next week if you understand the principles and the elements that we will show you. Besides what I have already mentioned to you, you will get direct access to off-record allocator of hedge fund managers. Okay, so you will see and you will have and you will watch private calls, over 50 private calls, okay, with hedge fund managers from 40 million up to 4 billion 4 billion in investment management. Okay, so can you understand the values that you will get? They are not published in my own YouTube channel. I know that you will find over 50 calls on my own YouTube channel with the hedge fund managers from different stages, but you will not find that on my own YouTube channel. Okay, and what you will see, you will understand how allocator actually think, and you will learn from their own failures. They will show you, and you will understand the value from the calls, because you will understand what they have already spent their own time on, and you will understand what you need to do from your own current stage right now, because what you are going through right now, it has already been for someone else in the same industry, correct? But they have already overcome that, and they have already get over that, has already taken from their own limit lifetime multiple several years. But you will shorten the time frame between you and the capital targets that you're looking to get up to. So if you're at 0 right now, you will get from 0 to 1, then from 1 to 10, then from 10 to 100, then from 100 to 1 billion. Okay, you understand? That's how you can actually get the value from these calls. How you can create conviction. You will also understand that, because that's what they are doing, because that's how they are closing deals, correct? And you will understand where managers lose deals without knowing it. So you will understand that, and how authority, passing, and language change with scale. So this compares years of failed meetings into new allocations to your own hedge fund, because you will understand the game deeply. You will understand the secret of the game from the essential players on what they have already done to get to the next stage. Okay, access one time $197. Okay, so if you are unstructured, looking for tactics, you are not a full-time trader, you are not a full-time hedge fund manager, you are not profitable, this is not for you. Okay, if you are building something in essential, you will directly recognize the value, and you will actually understand what we are providing to you, and what we are actually giving you the access to. Okay, one of our own partners, we have already generated to him 20 million, okay, in 14 days. Okay, in 14 days. Okay, at the same time, you can also take a look on the others that we have on my own YouTube channel. Over 50 calls with hedge fund managers from different stages. Right here, you will see a hedge fund manager from 150 million. We have already created the plan to rise to over 300 million. Okay, you will also find my own YouTube channel over 50 calls with hedge fund managers from different stages and essential players, traders who wanted to do the shift to the hedge fund industry, emerging hedge fund managers, mid-sized hedge fund managers, and you will also find more testimonials on my own Instagram. If you go right there, you will find that directly on the highlighting process. Okay, so more than that, if you are looking to join us, and if you're looking to become an essential, if you're looking to understand the game deeply, you can find the link in description below to my own Instagram. Send me a DM right there, and if you have what it takes, I would be committed to show you the way on how you can enter the industry and how you can become an essential player. Okay, more than that, let's get into the game right now, and let's get into the video. So right here, as I have already mentioned to you, Gustav, 59 years old, okay, has already been at the same stage for 4 years, okay, with 14 members. So what he has already done and what William has already done, so you will understand the game, you will understand what you need to avoid and what you need to double on maybe, okay? So basically, he got 14 members, low salaries, and no previous experience, correct? Because he actually getting them from the university, and they are just graduated, they got no experience, they got no skin in the game. Okay, directly get them to the portfolio management, how they will get them to the investor relation, and they don't understand how they can increase their re-ups, how they can actually convert leads. So how would you actually take value from it? But what he is doing, he getting more profit margin, correct? And that's what he wanted to do. But it took him a lot of his own limit lifetime to get to this stage, because right now he's over 50 right now, and he don't have a lot of time to actually leverage. Correct? So, however, let's get into it right now. Everything goes through him. Okay, so he's doing everything. He's doing everything because he need to be behind each team member, because they haven't actually created the game. But he have already done that, because he have already spent a lot of his own limit lifetime into the same cycles of nowhere. So he need to be on each point, on each operational elements, correct? Has already made him to stay stuck for the last couple of years, because he don't understand how he can actually scale up from here, because he want to go from 1 billion to 3 billion. But how he would do that? If he need to do everything in his own hedge fund, or he need actually to be on the line to make things happen, it will never work out, correct? He raised capital, he tried to close capital, so he's doing everything. Try to raise capital, he tried to do cold calling sometimes, okay, and he tried to close capital. Can you just imagine 1.1 billion, that's the measurement, and you are doing that, okay? You understand? I mean, he has already spent a lot of his own limited lifetime into tasks that he can actually delegate. He coached the investor relation team, so he keep coaching them because he want to show them the way, because they got no value before, or they got no experience, they got no skin in the game. He also managed the portfolio at the same time. So can you understand what he is doing? He got everything, and he must do everything, otherwise the fund, it will collapse. He goes through a huge amount of pressure for each investment cycle, as it takes him between 6 to 24 months. So every investment cycle or every process to close investment commitment, it takes him between 6 to 24 months. Can you just understand how long it has already taken him to close investment commitments? Because he don't understand how he can convert them. And if he understands that, team, they don't understand that. And he need to be on each line to make the next step, to push to the next step, to push to the next milestone. You understand? So that's what you need also to avoid maybe from your own current stage. And he got the same objection from Institutional Capital. When he started to ask fund to fund, Institutional Capital, LBS from others market or from others capital markets, they didn't want to invest into him because he's getting this type of objection. And that's exactly what you need to avoid if you're looking to raise capital and if you're looking to scale up and looking to become to this stage, which is an Institutional Capital, okay? He got the same exact objection, okay, from Institutional Capital. What if you die today? Who would handle the pressure and the future of the fund? As you are the fund. You understand? So that's what we need also to focus on if you're looking actually to enter the Institutional Capital, because they will ask you that and they will not be interested to actually invest into you. You got the point? I hope you got something from it. I hope you got something from his own story. Okay, William, right now, let's take a look on William, 29 years old, okay, running 220 hedge fund, launched 3 years ago. So what's his own secret? What's his own source? Okay, so he got few outliers, high salaries, okay, because you got outliers. For sure, they want actually to get a lot, but they got skin in the game. Only focused on portfolio management. So he only focused on portfolio management, okay? Focus on that, okay? Global sales operation to raise capital on autopilot, okay? So he's raising capital constantly without thinking about raising capital, without planning to raise capital, without doing a cold call, without sending an email, without being on the sales calls, without being on everywhere, on each element, on each operational element, because he understood the game. He wanted to build a business, not a portfolio management project, correct? Gustav, he built portfolio management business. It has already scaled up to 1.1 billion. He's a hedge fund for sure, but right now what it made him to achieve this stage, it will never get him to 10 billion or 5 billion or 3 billion. You understand? Now he needs actually to shift his own mindset, to shift his own culture, to shift everything that he has already done. If he is looking to do that in his own limited lifetime. Why? Because what it get him to 1.1 billion is one thing. He has already been constant and persistent for a long time. It got him to 1.1 billion, correct? But right now, the system that he has already applied to get 1.1 billion, it will never work out to get him to 3 billion because he built no fund. He built more a portfolio management project that has already doubled from the markets and some of the existing clients that they have already stayed with them for the long term. You understand? So that's what his own issue right now. That's why he reached out to us, because now he wants to actually have a global sales operation instructor in his own hedge fund, because he understood Ray Dalio. He has already done that. That's why he is managing over 150 billion in the asset management. Billion, okay, 150 billion, not million, billion. You understand the game? You understand something? I hope you do. Okay. So William, he understood that early on. Okay, if I want to build a business, then I need to have a global sales operation instructor inside my own hedge fund, so I can raise capital constantly and I can close capital. So I can only focus on the portfolio management business. Okay, so he got experienced in a central team to maintain capital and increase the re-ups. So we adding up between 10 to 35% extra revenue only through maintaining capital, increasing the re-up from the same existing client. Okay, you understand? So he don't need to coach the team. He don't need to do that because we got skin in the game. We understand the game. Okay. At the same time, he's not stuck at the same market. Okay, because Gustav, he's stuck at the same market. He's into the U.S. market. But with William, we are not into the U.S. market only. We are into the MENA market, European market, Asia. Why? Because we want to scale, we want to expand, we want to go fast. We don't need to only focus on one line or two lines or three lines. We need to have a limited amount of open lines with the qualified segmented allocators and LPs who are looking to allocate to us in short time. Okay? Global capital markets with essential relationships worldwide. That's exactly what we have already cracked right here. Okay? The time frame to close investor commitments is organized and optimized to be with 2 to 4 weeks through the essential sales team. Okay, so we have already used our own frameworks, our own strategies to shorten the time frame and to make everything organized, and step by step we are going through the process until we close in the cycle of the investor commitments. So we don't need to live on false hopes. We don't need to spend like 6 or 24 months on what it happened right now, on a new follow-up, on, you understand? We don't need to go into this cycle of pressure, of stress, of nowhere. We don't need to go that. We have a crystal clear picture on how we will go from A to Z. From A to Z, then from Z to 1 billion, to then over 1 billion. If you understand how you can do that. It's not an easy business model, but it's doable, it's achievable. If you understand how you can adapt to new mentality and how you can create an asset. Okay, not only portfolio management business. Everyone can do that. Even a trader can do that. But to create an asset, it's absolutely something else. Conversion rates increased by over 20% by having global sales operation with the fund, which builds and establish trust with investors and LPs that the business is stable and built for the long term. Okay, because the institutional capital, the LPs and investors, they see that you have already built a business. You are here for the long term. Even if you die today, the business will keep running after you. Even something bad happens for you, okay? You will also have the machine on. You will keep producing revenue because you can actually leave the fund right now and it will keep running without you, okay? That's why we have higher close-up rates, okay? Higher close-up rate in the invest commitments by over 20% because we don't need to have this objection anymore that Gustav here is getting all the time. Okay, why? Because he's old right now, and it could be that he would die or something that could happen for him. They're asking him all the time, what if you die today? Okay, because everything on him. If he only delegated early on and he only brought in up players who has skin in the game, who understood the game, and he could actually make more money. He could actually has already achieved more achievement or more higher profit margins if he understood how he can actually mix his own proven concept with up layers and to create a business, correct? So he will get an answer. Could be that if he have already done that before, he would be at $5 billion in management right now. You understand? I hope you understand something. I hope you understand the main thing between William and Gustav. Okay? So now, if you are asking me right now what LBS they are looking at and how I can actually make sure that I will avoid this like key man risk, okay? Key man risk in your own hedge fund, okay? So LBS assesses key man risk in 3 ways, okay? First, decision ownership, okay? So have it in the mind. Who makes calls when the founder isn't there, okay? So, and how you actually take decisions. Is it like only from your own side? Do you have someone who actually taking the decisions, who actually taking the sales calls, and who actually taking the sales process from A to Z? Is it like only you? They can't see that even if you try to hide that, okay? Second, operational depth. Can reporting, risk, and communication run without this person, which is the hedge fund manager, which is the owner, which is the founder? Is this firm or a personality? Most of you got a personality right now. You don't have a firm, you have a personality business, correct? And that's what you need to shift from the personality business or from the personality management to a business, to have an essential business, an essential firm, correct? Third, stress behavior. Okay, what that means, I will show you right here. What happens if this person is sick, distracted, or burnt out? Okay, does performance wobble? Does communication degrade? You understand? When LBS don't like the answers, they slow down. They will tell you, we will circle back to you, but they will not circle back to you. Okay, they will not. They will just choose another hedge fund that got the operational infrastructure in their own hedge fund, like William. Okay, because they understood early on, if they want actually to invest into a hedge fund that would be here for the long term, then we need to see a business. A business. You understand? A business, not a personality. I hope you got it. I hope you do, okay? That was the main message of today's video. If you would like to take a screenshot of it, you can reply the video again and you can just take a look on it one more time if you would like to. More than that, it was Ziad Silo. And if you are looking to scale up, that's in the management for your own hedge fund. And if you're looking to actually increase the re-ups and you're looking actually to create a business and build a business, create an asset, that it would be great and huge for the long term. Like Ray Dalio, he's managing 150 billion, and you have that, you have this type of commitment, you have this type of passion for the game, and you're looking actually to partner up with a player, someone who would actually give you the systems, the strategies, the instructors on how you can go from 0 to 1, and from 1 to 10, then from 10 to 100, then from 100 to 1 billion and beyond that. If you're looking to understand the game deeply, and if you're looking actually to leverage other skills to your own advantage, so you will find a link in the description below to my own Instagram. Send me a DM right there, and if you have what it takes, I would be committed for your own success. Until next time, keep killing it, or someone else like William, he will take your own existing clients.